Sharpshooter ready. Stand by.
Hey guys, Jerry Mitchell here. I've been competing now for about 40 years. I've spent a lot of time on the range, and during those 40 years, there were many times I had to find the help of a professional gunsmith to keep me going. So if being a professional gunsmith is something you might want to consider as a career, SDI has the materials and the knowledge to make all that happen. And you never know, you might help an old guy like me get some. Hey guys, Jerry Mitchell here. Duck season is right around the corner. Kind of give you an idea what I'm going to be using this year. This is a Mossberg 940 Pro waterfowl. And what they've done, they put Cerakoting, of course, on the exposed metal. And what's interesting to me and also exciting as a user, a lot of the internal parts have a corrosion resistant finish. So adjustable stock, length of pull, cast, drop, high-vis front side, which is really nice. And of course, interchangeable chokes. But another feature that's been overlooked, I think, in the industry for a long time, if you're hunting with gloves, what they have done here, they've incorporated the improvements that we use in our competition guns. You can see the follower is exposed more to the user. So if you had gloves on and you go to load, it's going to be easier to get the ammunition into the magazine tube quicker. Kind of a neat thing, an enhanced boat release, oversized charge handle on the boat, cocking indicator in the trigger guard, sling swivels. It's got all the food groups there for a good hunt. But another thing you want to do before you go out actually on the hunt is to take your shotgun of choice and the choke tubes of choice and go out and actually shoot some patterns. And what I'm looking for on a pattern is I'm trying to apply that load that's in the gun to a distance that I am going to try to maintain. So I want a good pattern at 40 yards. So I'm going to set up some pattern boards, get the choke tubes out. And what you want to realize, a lot of times when you over choke, it's worse on a pattern. It makes for blotchy, very spread out pattern. So sometimes the least amount of choke might be the best, especially with steel shot. And when it comes to shotgun shells, if you buy quality ammo, you're going to get quality results. Of course, my go-to ammunition is Fiocchi. They make a really nice 3-inch. This is some number ones. It's a zinc plated steel shot. And what I like about the ammunition, their quality control is really good. It's what I shoot in competition. So I've shot a lot of Fiocchi ammo. I've got some number 2s, and I think I have some BBs too. I'm thinking about trying to sneak in a goose hunt there. So what I'm gonna do when I go out on the pattern board, I'm gonna try the different chokes. I've got some ported chokes this year. I wanna try those and see if that is any benefit or not. And what you wanna realize, every shotgun is its own gun, bore size, force and cone. So just by sticking a choke that your buddy is using might not give you the same pattern effect that you want. So you need to just go out there and spend a little time, work with your gun. It's a good way to get some field, some range experience. So when you go in the field, you know what's going on, the point of aim, point of impact, patterns, ammunition is going to function. And another thing I think a lot of guys kind of maybe mess up on is the choice of lubricant. I know in my competition guns, when it starts to get cooler, I'm going to run 100% synthetic lubricant. That way, it won't change the viscosity. The gun's going to operate the same, hot or cold. And another thing, guys, I'm gonna tell you something that messes up a lot of hunters. They find a choke tube that they like, they screw it in, and they forget it. So you've got your favorite choke tube in there. Pull it out, grease it up, or oil it with some synthetic lubricant. Put it back, and next year when you go to get your gun out, guess what? Choke tube is going to be ready to go. Get some.